Good afternoon and welcome to CAU TV Newsbreak. I'm Tara Turner. The financial pressure of increasing fuel prices has led Delta Airlines to offer voluntary retirement to over half of its staff. The staff cuts came after the airline was unable to merge with rival Northwest Airlines. Around 30,000 employees will be offered the retirement package, with around 700 management and administration jobs facing the same fate in the future. Ford Motor Company is also offering buyouts and retirement plans to employees, hoping to have between 8,000 and 10,000 workers leave. During spring break, some students at Clark Atlanta University were without power. Newsbreak has the story. This weekend, Atlanta experienced unexpected tornadoes. We spoke with Clark Atlanta University students about how the weather affected them and how safe they felt.
I was a little worried and concerned. There was no power. The food definitely spoiled, and it upset me a little bit that we had no power, and the other schools in the AUC did have power.
I don't think they handled the situation at all because I didn't see any public safety, and like when the power was out, the power was all out. We didn't have any lights, anything. No, they should have had generators.
We also spoke with Michael LaCour to get feedback about what Clark Atlanta plans to do differently in case of another natural disaster.
We had no physical damage to the campus. Our construction sites remained pretty much intact, although we did have some drain off of some of the soil that had been dug up. But by and large, we got out of this in pretty good shape. So we do have some emergency generators. Not all of them worked as well as they should have, but some of them did.
Tara Turner, Newsbreak 23. Presidential candidate Barack Obama, in a highly anticipated speech to Pennsylvania voters, addressed issues of race and responded to the controversy about his former pastor. Stay tuned to find out more details.
And this is my husband.
By being an African-American male, I knew quite a bit about prostate cancer. Never thought that I would be faced with this situation in terms of having prostate cancer. So I ended up having the robotic prostate surgery. We basically do everything together, and this was something that we needed to do.
I have my husband with me. Just like I said, I can't imagine my life without him.
Senator Barack Obama says it's time to stop entangling race with politics. During a speech in Philadelphia, the Democratic presidential hopeful said, quote, "We may have different stories, but we hold common hopes." Both Obama and Democratic rival Hillary Clinton have accused each other of bringing race issues into the campaign. Obama stressed that now is the time to talk about men and women of every color and every creed who serve together under the same proud flag. Some media personalities have compared the address to the motivational "I Have a Dream" speech by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Apex Museum is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Newsbreak spoke with director Linda Shorter about the activities planned to commemorate the museum's past and future.
I spoke with Linda Shorter, the Director of Development, to find out what activities are planned for the Apex Museum's 30th anniversary.
Every month we'll be doing particular activities and events. We began in January with the reception. We had our up close and personal event, which we'll be having every other month, and throughout the duration until December.
Ms. Sawyer feels that the Apex Museum is the cornerstone of Atlanta's growth.
Atlanta, just like the world, is becoming global, and the Apex is not fitting into it. What is happening is the world, where it revolves and evolving, the Apex is a central focal base. And so this is a base, and it's so a hub. It's like the roots. So when anything is growing or developing, you have to have some roots. So Atlanta, yes, it is growing, and Apex is growing also. But we're going to keep the base. You have to have, and whenever you're growing, whenever you're doing anything in life, you have to have a base. Without a base, you cannot stand.
I'm Derek Lyles, Newsbreak 23.
Well, thanks for tuning in to CAU TV Newsbreak. Please call in with your comments and news suggestions to 404-880-8909. And join us weekdays at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. I'm Tara Turner.